Are you ready for next year? Well, I thought it'd be fun if we gazed into my crystal ball here and used a couple of other divination tools to see what's coming up for your future. Are you up for it? Good. Just put that right there. Now, what to use first? I have some beautiful wooden boxes. That house a few tarot cards and other divination tools. Let's see what this one has. As a treasure. Aha. Colors. It has the color. Shall we pick a color for the year? Just to set a theme. Colors are very important. They correspond with a frequency that has much symbolism on a physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual level. Holistically speaking, we can use color as therapy. And this is the color we have for next year. What's coming up in our future? Oh, pink. Let love in. This deck is in French. Rose. Laissez entrer l'amour. Isn't that beautiful? I think we could all use a little more love in our lives. Love of self, first and foremost, because we can't give love to others until we show love to ourselves. Number 25, which breaks down to a 7, very spiritual number. It's my life path number in numerology. And this beautiful rose, one of my favorite roses I have in my garden, is this beautiful fuchsia color. And it creates massive, big, pungent, sweet-smelling roses that brighten my day. And that's one of the ways I show myself love, is focusing on beauty in my life. One of the easiest ways to do that for me is flowers, trees, animals in nature. And it helps to have roses in the garden you can bring inside, put in a bud vase, and contemplate each time my eye lands upon nature's beauty, it brings me peace. It feeds my soul. How can you bring love into your life next year? I love that. Now, we have another beautiful box. What's inside? Isn't this lovely? With marquetry, workmanship, the artisan labor inlaid with different colorations of wood. Beautiful, and a little shell as a fastener. Let's see what treasures this box holds. Another set of cards, and this time tarot. And so, let's see if anything shows itself. Well, we have 2 cards off the bat. We have, fascinating, the Death card on top, and this scary looking skeleton that's clearing the passage, breaking things down to the bone. He's simply made of bones, right at this point. With his scythe, he's bringing destruction. But sometimes, destruction is a necessary evil to clear away the old, the debris of what's dead and gone and no longer serves us, so that we can bring in the new. There's a king down there. Well, the Death card, the specter, is staring at the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Well, she represents, in the tarot, the person who's been jaded by life. It can be through past relationships, perhaps a marriage, perhaps other life experiences, traumas. I once heard that she used to be the Queen of Cups, holding her heart in the cup, full of her emotions. And then, well, she became cold and rigid and a bit aggressive with her own life experiences. She looks a bit worried. And it's always a choice, isn't it? How we live those experiences that clear the path for new growth, for new things. It can be painful. Typically, it's challenging. But the more challenging it is, in hindsight we see the more beneficial the newness. If we just let it in with love, right? Oh, that is a great lesson. And so we have a third wooden box. What treasures does it hold? We shall see. Oh. Inside, we have this beautiful hand-sewn leather pouch. And in our pouch is another deck of cards. This time, it's a rune card deck. Do you know about runes? Nordic runes. The Vikings used them for their alphabet and as a divination tool. Let's see what the Vikings have as a message for next year. Usually the runes are fairly blunt, a bit like the Nordic landscape in its harshness. And so we have two. Laguz, healing, and Taiwa's honor. Right. So maybe this is going back to our love that we're letting in. And we're focusing on the higher spectrum of love in the higher heart, closest to the divine. And we're doing our healing of everything that's broken our heart in the past, like this Queen of Swords. And we're letting love come in, rushing through to honor ourselves, to honor how precious we are. The fact that we all deserve love. And if we don't give it to ourselves, who else will? Because we're self-healers, aren't we? And so, as I gaze into my crystal ball, I see more love, more openness, more integrity. The result of our growth, of our regeneration, which may be painful and challenging, but in the end, is so worth it. Because stagnancy is boring, isn't it? We're here to experience life. So I'm looking forward to next year. Are you? I hope so.